controversial influencer Andrew Tate is finding himself in some very serious trouble as he has been accused of a number of serious allegations. He is currently in Romanian custody where he is facing charges, although the true nature of everything has not been revealed yet. Some reports suggest that it is due to corruption and money laundering, while others suggest that it is due to misconduct in the unconventional romantic sense. Speculation over Tate's misconduct towards women has been a topic of ongoing debate for years now, but after leaked text messages as well as audio was revealed to the public, those speculations and accusations are no longer that hard to believe. Covering these types of stories against a person such as Andrew Tate can be extremely difficult due to the fact that he has such an extremely large fan base who will never accept that he is guilty, but the recent leaks are extremely hard to ignore. There have been a lot of headlines made recently about two women who came forward to say that they were not victims at all. The people harping on this, of course, are also very quick to dismiss all the other women who said that they very much were victims of assault. Irrespective of where you fall on the whole situation, one thing regarding this entire case cannot be ignored, and that is the words of Tate himself. Vice recently came out with a story where they went over the account of one alleged victim, and the evidence here is extremely hard to ignore. Not only did she go to the authorities all the way back in 2015, completely destroying the narrative that she is only doing this now for attention, but she also showed messages where he just completely confessed to the whole thing. To make matters worse, audio was also released where he goes into full detail about his crimes, but unfortunately, the sad reality is that even with all of that confession, people are still defending him.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I fucking loved how much you hated it. Turn me on. Why am I like that? Why? I am one of the most dangerous men on this planet. Sometimes you forget exactly how lucky you were to get fucked by me. Would you rather me pin you down and make you do things you didn't like, or would you rather fuck? You didn't like that I was thinking I can do whatever I want to. That's what it is. I'm the smartest person on this fucking planet. Are you seriously so offended I strangled you a little bit? You didn't fucking pass out. Chill the fuck out. Jesus Christ, I thought you were cool. What's wrong with you?
If the person who is accused comes out and just admits to everything and says, yes, I did it and also loved doing it, and you still say you need more evidence, then I honestly just do not know if there is anything that will ever convince you of the man's guilt. Irrespective, I do not want to discuss the people who will literally defend Tate even if they caught him with his pants down in the act. Instead, I want to go over the actual allegations. Vice in their piece reports, in 2015, controversial alpha male influencer Andrew Tate was arrested over another allegation of forced romantics in the UK, following a complaint from a woman who supplied police with messages sent by Tate in which he wrote, "I love force romancing you." Vice World News reported earlier this month that Tate was arrested on suspicion of romantic assault and physical abuse in 2015 following separate allegations by two other complainants. In 2019, the Crown Prosecution Service declined to pursue charges against Tate for any of these allegations. The woman who supplied police with messages sent by Tate said police told her charges were not brought because there was an ounce of doubt in the case. Among the dozens of messages and voice notes reviewed by Vice World News that Tate sent the woman is a voice note in which he appears to admit to force romancing her, saying, "Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I loved how much you hated it. It turned me on. Why am I like that? Why?" Now honestly, if that along with the messages is not enough for you to draw the conclusion that this man is guilty, then I really do not know what will ever be enough for you. They also say here, in 2015, she received a call out of the blue from an officer from a neighboring police force, Hertfordshire Police. The officer told her the force was looking into complaints from two other women who had also made complaints of abuse, including one of forced romancing and another of repeatedly strangling a woman, against Tate, and asked whether Amelia would be happy with her complaint being included in that investigation. These are the same two women who went public with their experiences in interviews with Vice World News. The whole situation is obviously still ongoing, but right now things are not looking too good for Tate. He and his brother are currently still in custody after their appeal for bail has been declined. Speculation of money laundering and corruption has followed Tate for many years now, and although he has never been convicted and obviously deserves the right to defend himself, some of the evidence, at least when it comes to assault, is pretty obvious. Despite all of this, Andrew Tate does remain an extremely popular figure in the space, with support still very much strong in his favor. Right now the case is still ongoing, so we will not know the exact extent of the allegations until such a time when an actual case is brought forward. The push of the Tate brothers into the mainstream undoubtedly did not do them any favors, as pushing all of your alleged scams into the spotlight seems to be a bad idea. Laying low, saying nothing, and keeping to yourself always seems like the best course of action when in these situations, but it is also very clear that sometimes people just simply cannot resist the attention that they are getting. Andrew Tate will get his day in court, and with that, hopefully, we will get more evidence about the case and exactly what he is being accused of. If all of the reports turn out to be true or even somewhat true, it is going to be an extremely bad day for both him and his brother. It might be easy to simply just dismiss everything that is being said about him, although I have yet to figure out the reason why the government would want to do that against Andrew Tate. Only time will truly tell how all of this is going to play out.